Well, thank you very much. We've got on stage now, we've got the very wonderful Anorak Patch, who are, Andrew has our wonderful sound tech there, who's going to turn them all on, possibly. We all on?
Hello.
Andrew?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, and Anorak Patch, would you like to introduce yourselves, say what your name is and what you play, please?
I'm Effie and I play synth and sing.
I'm Eleanor and I play bass.
I'm Luca, I play drums. And I'm Oscar and I play the guitar.
Okay, Anorak Patch are local band and you're having quite a lot of success nationally. And I think what would be good is if you could talk about how you got from not being in a band and not, and presumably not writing songs and not doing anything to be where you are now. Because I think that's always the most difficult. It's the question that I know Jane and I get asked the most is, what do I do? How do I get a start? How do I get started? Because it's really easy to talk theoretically about, we do this and learn this and then get a job. But, to have it practical experience, how you actually do it. So, can I say, what was your first gig?
We played in the Albion, which is a pub on my road, and we just did a set of covers, and we played one original song. But it was quite packed out, and we were all a bit nervous. That was our first gig, and then first gig of original songs was at the Brew House in Colchester.
So
right.
Another pub, but it was slightly bigger because people saw us at the first gig and they asked us to play at the second one. So it's just getting recognition from different people.
Yeah.
And then
I think there's nothing better in terms of having real success than people coming to see you and hear your music and liking it and then coming back again. That's it's great because it's really tangible, isn't it? It's real. So how did you first start? How did you decide that you wanted to form Anorak Patch? Were you in other bands first, or did you play? Did you have musical training? Who had musical training?
Me and Luca.
Did you?
Yeah, well-ish.
Did it hold you back, or did
yeah. Well, we were just friends, and then we thought, well, we all, do some music, so let's make it together.
Right.
And that's the key. If you're friends with people who make music, then
okay.
it's more likely to
I've
last,
only been playing bass for two months or something, so I wasn't very good, but obviously being in a band helped.
Yeah.
And then we're all friends, so it's easy to talk to each other about the issues with the music and stuff,
Yeah.
and that's how you progress better, I suppose.
Okay, and I think that's really important. I mean, I love bands. I was in a band and still am for a long time, and it was that gang thing that you're a group of mates and you do stuff together, and being in a band is kind of one of them. And I love that that feeling that you have it, and also that, and I think the band. Well, I don't know how you feel. Well, do you think together you're better than the sum of your parts? Do you think there's something about, I don't know, who writes the songs?
Me and Luca, I think, ish.
Okay.
Sort of, yeah.
But do you find that they come together if you're all four of you are working together?
Yeah.
They're improved, yeah. Okay. So you got together, you were, rehearsing at someone's garage or at home or?
In an actual practice place.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long ago? So what was the timeline? Then how long did it take you from getting together? And how did you get your first gig?
My dad puts on he used to before COVID, put on a little festival thing at the pub in our village.
Okay.
And so he asked us to play there. But it was I feel like our first practice was December 2018 or January 2019, I think, ish. And then we played in the first weekend of May.
Right. And then you played the second one soon after because the other pub asked
It was
you.
a month later.
Okay. All right. And when did it start to sort of pick up for me? What happened at that point? Did it start to get?
Mostly when COVID happened,
Right.
because people were looking for new music, so they found us, I suppose. And then we got a bit of recognition from some of our newer releases.
So you released how much material did you release then?
5 singles. We released our biggest song, 6 Week Party, as soon as the first lockdown happened, and then that got recognised by Six Music, and we were on the Six Music playlist. But yeah, that was kind of what did it.
Right. So that was. Do you think that was a lucky break? They just picked up on the track, did they? Yeah. Okay. Well, so you do need a bit of. You think you need you do need a bit of luck? Do you think to get that kind of?
Yeah.
And it's also like who you know as well. Like my dad has been in bands for years,
Right.
so it kind of helped us get gigs in Colchester first,
Mhm.
and then just play more,
Right.
and then more people will know about you.
Yeah.
Also, if you're just like friendly, like people, if you speak to people, then you've got a connection, and then they've got connections, and you build
Right.
up and up and up.
Yeah.
And that's just
I think it's important to be to have a reputation as well as being, not only is their music nice, but they're a nice lot. You can have them along, and there won't be any, there'll be no grief, and it'll be like they'll come and do a good show, and and I think those reputations stick. They'll stick with you throughout it. So, okay, what have you been doing recently then? Where have you been playing?
We've just been playing on Saturday, was it? We played in Brixton. In London, so that was nice.
Where did you play there?
Windmill.
Oh, I know the Windmill. Okay,
Yeah.
oh, very good.
And
Yeah,
we
so it's
we released a single yesterday,
Right. What's that called?
Delilah.
Yeah, I'll say the obvious one. Why?
Why? What?
Sorry, that's a very joke about a very old song. I apologise for it. And that's available on all platforms.
Stream it.
Check it out. Okay. And well, what's the plans for the future? Where are you going tonight? Obviously back home. Where are you playing after this?
The Art Centre in Colchester in like a month. I
Okay.
don't think we have anything between now and then.
No, it's
We've
all,
got one in London.
it's
That's the
all-
day after though.
Yeah, we have nothing until the 20th of November in
Okay.
Colchester.
Okay. Available. So you're available for book. And how? Presumably you're all still in full-time education, as they
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does that work? How do you manage to juggle the band and education? Is it
Yeah, we sort of like practice in the evenings,
right?
and then the weekends are when we do all of our shows mostly.
Yeah.
But like on the odd occasion, we'll miss a bit of school.
Yes. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. All right. And so I was going to ask about. Do you have a record label? Do you release your stuff? Do you self-release? But you have a label now. So
Yeah.
okay.
Nice Swan Records.
Right.
That's all.
And do you do physical release as well as online?
Yes, just released our first vinyl.
Your first one?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
okay. All right. And it's available. Is it available?
It might be sold out, actually.
It's not
now.
sold out. I
It's sold out. Okay.
just checked before I came
Right.
in.
It's not sold out.
It's not sold out.
Okay, but it's getting that way. Okay, I'm very
Nearly.
impressed. Okay, well, I thank you very much for giving us a bit of a guide.